A place up here that does like all chickens and stuff as well, different types of coops. I really liked them coops back there. They were really good. I really did like them. Yeah, and I like the fact they've recycled plastic bottles to make them. That's really good. So we're coming into a sort of wildlife section now. Not wildlife, but livestock section. Got some hens in here. And some pretty birds in there, aren't they?
Yeah.
They wouldn't get on with a lot of gardens, man, with feet like that. Look at the feathers on some of them feet.
Not in your garden, that's for sure.
Warwickshire. Nice bird.
That's a lovely looking
Yeah.
bird, isn't it?
Yeah. So we got various sheep and things here. Now they did have pigs earlier on, and I think they're in the pens now, but they did have them in the big pen up here.
It just goes to show, though, there's something here for pretty much everyone, isn't it, really?
Yeah, and that's the beauty of shows like this, you know. Well, we've got a big sow here, look. Look at the size on that.
She's taking it easy.
Yeah. Do you know what I see when I see that, though? How many bacon sarnies I could get out of her. Hey guys, you can't knock me for trying. Every one of you likes bacon sandwiches. Sorry. So, oh yeah. So, you know, they seem to all be tired out, don't they?
What's this then? Mini bacon sarnies?
No, they're little pigs in blankets. Yeah, it's loads of different breeds of pigs and stuff here. Do you know what? When I get my small holding, I want some pigs. Yeah. All right, guys, we're here now at the soil blocker stall, and we're going to get a demonstration of how soil blockers work. And I think it's a great way because you haven't got to keep getting plastic and stuff involved. So we're going to go here now, and the ladies are going to show us exactly how all this works.
Hello. First of all, this is a mini ball blocker. Before you need to get your compost nice and moist before you start.
So you dip a blocker into water, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you literally, it's a compression tool, so you're filling the chambers
Yeah.
by pressing down,
Okay.
and twisting. When it's filled, just
Scrape off the excess.
and you go straight into your seed tray.
Okay.
Press down like that, and lift at the same time.
Oh, and as you can see, and it's literally that easy. You can pick that up, guys. So we have a complete soil block there. Plant your seed straight down into the divot. That's a great way, straight into your seed tray. No plastic. That's a great product, I think. And do they break up when they dry out, or?
No, they don't. You'd either pick up your tray.
Yeah.
You pick up your tray and water from the bottom.
Okay.
By placing into water.
Yeah.
Or you can use a fine hose.
Oh, okay. And there you go, guys. You can see a few plants have germinated in the soil blockers there as they're showing. So I think that's a fantastic product. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, very good.
Look, I really thank you for doing that.
Much, thank you.
And what's the retail price on these?
For a little seed starting kit, they're retailing at £30 for the...
And that's all three, yeah?
Yes, that's all three, yeah.
Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. And you got a website?
Yes, we have.
There you go, guys. There's the website there. It's soilblockers.com. Okay, we'll get this on the site for you guys as well, on the Facebook groups as well. So you haven't got to worry about that. The whole email addresses and things like that will be on there for you. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So essentially, whenever you're potting on, you basically just go up through the potting process, and air pots provide plenty of air for the root system. They avoid coiling of your roots, and there's a variety of different air pots here, and for those 5 it's just about £20, but these will last you years and years. This is another method that we use. These are just basically flower containers from Homebase, not Homebase, Sainsbury's or Morrison's, which we basically just cut in half. It's the same kind of system as the air pot. So basically the mixture which has gone around is put inside here. You can't get these in Poundlands, but you basically put this into to basically generate depth. I'm going to show you, we've brought out a new mycorrhizal product. You can have a look at that. That's called Mycor Giant Veg, which is available on our website. This basically generates quite a significant amount of root activity, which is essential really for growing giant vegetables, because the more root space, the more root development you have, generally the bigger the plant is going to be. So, as I said earlier, I've got a Facebook page which is Giant Vegetable Community, and we have over 2,000 members on that Facebook page. In terms of going forward, I'm really excited to be appointed as a Lawbex Innovation Partner, working with Nottingham-Trent University, and Helen Broderick, who basically our team is going to try and develop some very, very special feeds, and we're trialling the feed at the moment on a pepper plant, and we're hoping that will break the world record. I think it's 651 grams, which is the world record. So that will be going on our Facebook page monthly, and then we'll basically hopefully try to educate people in terms of growing, not just through Lawbex, but just generally through giant vegetable growing, and try and get more interest and more people into the shows. So on our Facebook page, we've got over 2,000 members from all over the world, and for the very, very first time, we've been able to communicate with people from America, Australia, where we never had the telephone numbers before, and it was too expensive to phone. So with Facebook, you just press the call button, and away you go. You're there straight away. So there's a myth that giant vegetable growing is very secretive. It's absolutely not, because the Facebook page has really demonstrated that it's not a secretive hobby. Everybody helps one another. It's not just like quality vegetable growing where people are complaining about the colour of vegetables or the uniformity. With giant vegetable growing, what you see is what you get. And if you turn up with a £50 beetroot or a £10 beetroot, the person with the heaviest wins the race. And if there's any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Hiya. Right guys, so where we are now today, we've visited the Kida stand, and they produce some fantastic greenhouses. So can you tell us a little bit about some of these greenhouses?
Yeah, definitely. Our greenhouses are special in so much as they're designed to withstand severe wind speeds and storms. We specialise in building in windy locations like the Hebrides and the Falkland Isles. This one that we're in at the moment is 3 metre wide Gardener. It's probably our most popular one for the domestic range.
Especially for sort of our subscribers.
It is. I mean, you've got enough space in it to be able to move around, have raised beds, and still get in with a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Really makes a
It's a great
big
size
difference.
for the average sort of allotment holder, really.
Absolutely.
And I like the fact you've got the benches there, but you can still get underneath and utilise that space.
Absolutely, because that's what's special about the bubbles in here. It takes all the light in and it diffuses it, so it scatters it evenly. There's no shadows cast.
And it's no hot spots either, is it?
You're right.
That's right, yeah.
You don't need to shade it.
That's
brilliant if you're not into maintenance.
So I know we've already had a conversation, but can you explain to me how all this clicks together? Have you got something you could show us?
Absolutely. What happens is, we're like a locking system.
Okay.
If you can imagine a tent awning, this piece of plastic sits on the metal.
Yeah.
That gets secured using self-tappers, and you just slide it in.
So it's literally just a slide, push, and so if any particular panel got torn, it can just be replaced.
Absolutely.
And that's great. It's nice and strong, good strong stuff. And again, as you said, you're building these sort of things in really windy locations.
We are, most definitely.
Have you had any issues with really windy locations or anything like that?
No, because what we've done recently, our greenhouses withstand 120 mile an hour winds once they've got the bracing kit, which is these bits of metal.
Gonna need them in Wales, guys.
But what you may find in really windy locations, we've adapted the structure even further.
Right, okay.
We've created something called a Hebridean bracing kit, which sits from the apex down to this bar in an A-frame, moving these bars in by about 6 inches.
So we're just more of an A-frame structure.
Absolutely.
Right.
We can now withstand 140 mile an hour.
140 mile an hour, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, and so this stuff then is it's all UV protected, I take it?
Yes, we even give it a 10-year guarantee against
10 years.
UV deck.
Fantastic. And this window, automatic opening, or is it? Right, okay.
Solar, no electric needed. Gives you some freedom from your greenhouse.
Yeah. And again, you can utilise these things for drip irrigation or
Oh,
whatever.
you can. Even more than that, every piece of metal is fully load bearing.
Oh, right.
So if you want to hang your lawnmower off it, not a problem.
Well, that's really good, isn't it? And it just shows then the quality of the build, doesn't it?
Definitely.
And what sort of turnaround times you've got then for installation and things like that?
Well,
what do these guys need to do if they were to purchase one of these?
Just give me a call in the office.
Yeah.
I'd go through the order on the phone. We'd check out a couple of things with you first of all, such as what the ground conditions are like. Would we need to supply you with L brackets and raw bolts if you wanted to fix it onto a hard standing?
Okay.
Have you got your ground level?
Yeah.
Level really is quite critical for these structures, mainly because if you're unlevel, you're going to get gaps.
Right, okay.
Because it has to be flush with the ground
Stop it.
for your strength and the wind.
Right.
You can build it up around, no problem. So we go through those bits and bobs, make sure we're getting you actually need for your growing needs. For example, if you were growing cucumbers a lot, I'd need to make sure that you've got either a bracing kit or prop rails.
Yeah.
Process the order, kit would be with you within 3 weeks.
Right, okay. And is there a website you guys can go to for that?
Absolutely, that's www.keytogreenhouse.co.uk.
Fantastic. So guys, as you can see, really good quality greenhouses, and there's two people that you already know and we've spoken about them before, and that's Ian Neal, who's got a massive one of these. In fact, he's got a double one, and Kevin Forte's also just had one installed as well. So get over to the Giant Veg channel as well, because he'll show you all his new one. He's got his electrics in there and everything else. They are fantastic greenhouses. Get yourself across to the Keyter website, have a look at the pricing structure, and get one of these put up on your plots. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Thanks very much.
Nice
Cheers.
to meet you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you. Hi guys. So we've managed to grab hold of Mick in his busy schedule, and as we know, he's the king of compost. Hi Mick. So thanks for chatting with us.
No problems.
So how have we found it today?
Good.
Yeah.
We've, I think people up here, because of the complaints that when it was down London, especially for the Northerners and the people from the Midlands, moving is, well, if you've got to go with the times, you've got to move down there anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
But B&B down there, obviously being London, pain in the backside. But the place weren't filling up,
Yeah.
and they did it for 2 years. Realised it didn't work and brought it back up here.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, it's a much better layout here. Isn't it?
Well, they got two halls open.
Yeah, and that's
So
what we
before
said
they only had
yesterday
one.
on our episode yesterday, that 2 holes is a big difference
Yeah.
in it. So you're known as the king of compost.
Oh,
Have you got any tips for our subscribers?
2 ways of composting: use heat or worms. I use worms because I want the worms to do my digging. The more ingredients you can put in your compost heap, the better, and the more you can mix and get. The smaller the ingredients you get, the less work for the worms. But all the ingredients I use, my kitchen waste, garden waste, I just chop everything up. And my carbon, which is your brown waste, I'm ripping that up. Kitchen rolls, egg boxes, not coloured.
Yeah.
I'm ripping them. You can rip them up while I'm watching the footy or something.
Yeah.
Or a sloppy film with the missus.
Smaller the better, then, yeah.
But you got to have your carbon in, and I also use shredded paper as well. When I
Yeah,
put
you
that in.
say earlier on that you sometimes use paperback books or something and tear the paper
Yeah,
out of those.
the best paper that breaks down is paperbacks because it's not it's not glossy. There's no colour in ink,
Yeah.
and the paper itself is perfect for breaking down. I've tried loads of paper, and the paper out there, superb.
And how long does it typically take you to get a brew finished?
I used to get ready within a month.
A month.
I've
Start
now
to
knocked
finish,
that
yeah.
down to 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Start to finish compost in 3 weeks, guys. So you heard it here. If
Trial and error.
Trial and
I'm
error.
still trial and erroring now. From a month down to 3 weeks, it was not a cock up, but probably about 2 years ago. We had the winds and the rain in February.
Yeah.
And one of the weather, I've still got to go down my bins. There's 6 compost and 2 for leaf mould. I've still got to do a moisture check.
Okay.
Just lift the lid, lift the carpet. If I see a worm, then I know
enough
it.
moisture.
I'll put the carpet back down. Doing a moisture check, it was still piddling down, but the winds had blown a bit of carpet from another allotment on the side of my bin. And I thought, well, I'll leave that there, knowing my luck. My new fruit trees I've planted, that's going to smash straight into them.
Yeah.
So I just threw it in my bin.
Right.
Now, the next week I've come along, decent weather. Now I was going to throw that straight in the council.
Yeah.
But I lifted it and it's full of worms.
All right.
Because the carpet I got on there, and this carpet being wet as well, ideal breeding ground.
Right.
You got the warmth, you got the moisture. And I thought, right, I'm learning again. So now, all my bins have got 3 layers of carpet on.
3 layers on the top.
But you got to keep them moist.
Right, okay. So that's 3 layers, guys, on the top of your bins. Keep it moist. So if there's worms there, there's enough moisture. If there's no worms, how much do you wet it then?
If you don't see a worm, if a mole ain't come up and running into them,
Yeah.
just put your hand in. If you see one an inch down, then it's still okay.
Okay, cool.
But when I've chopped my ingredients, I'll lift the carpets out, put me a 2-inch layer of compost, shredded paper, bit of water, until I've done the lot, and then I shake the worms out into there. There's my extra worms. But whatever muck you've got in there, there's your worms. Because you've given the food, I've got the warmth and moisture, they will multiply rapidly. Because
And I know
heaven.
you wrap all your bins as well with carpet, don't you?
Look after them.
It's a warm thing.
I want my bins to work 12 months of the year, so in the winter, put carpet round them.
Okay.
If we get a -2, anything higher, then I'll put carpet on the top as well.
Right, okay.
In the summer, I don't have to cook.
Yeah.
Carpets come off probably might be end of this month.
Now we...
But in the summer, I'll wallop in white emulsion.
right, okay.
That repels the heat and the
So,
light.
to
I don't
reflect
have to cook.
Okay, so and with your leaf mould, we done a video on leaf mould where we shredded all our leaves up and stuff like that. And I know you do that as well, don't you? Shred them up as much as you can.
Yeah.
But you do a similar way to how we do it. You forget all the wire mesh lark, and it's still.
I
like
did
a
one of
pellet
them up the
piece.
school just for the kids,
Yeah.
just to show them.
Yeah.
Was that rubbish about just having a wire mesh?
It doesn't work, does it?
Gee. Well, it
just
might
takes
do. It
too
might
long.
take 6
yeah.
years.
And again, it's a heat. I think
Yeah.
it's a heat thing, you know, because we know it's fungal, and I think it produces better spores when it's warmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to have the moisture there. If a leaf is dry, that's it.
Yeah.
It stays crisp.
Yeah, that's right. It's
It could be
cloggy
like that
wet,
for bloody ever.
yeah. And sometimes it's better to collect your leaves when they're soaking wet anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and then put them through the
That's
shredder
it,
the
yeah.
way you've done. Well, anyway, Mick.
But leaf mould is excellent.
yeah,
It's a
good stuff. We
good
use it a
stop
lot.
dressing or
Yeah.
ingredient for your compost.
Marvellous, Mick. I appreciate it. Thanks for
No
having the
problem.
interview with the guys. And get yourselves over to Mick's blogs and his website. I'll put the link just down below here in the description, and there'll be a clickable link here for you as well. So that's it for today, guys. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
So, Harvey.